Alright, so, this video, the audio weirdly cut out of it, and I don't feel like re-recording it, so we're gonna go ahead and just dub over top of it. I probably won't be I won't try at all to recreate what I said before, and I'm just gonna say something completely different as you watch me from before, moving about, having no idea what just happened. So this is a rant video, and I'm going to rant, but now I'm gonna be a lot more calm about it, and you can watch my flailing body in the actual video. I'll be staring at a piece of paper, so we'll see. So the first one is toilet paper. When it is one ply, it is annoying because it doesn't work. You buy it because you think it's cheaper, but you have to use twice as much of it. So really you're not saving money, and you're just discomforting yourself and others by using this really flimsy, bad, not comfortable at all stuff on your butt. So just buy 2-ply, don't buy 1-ply because it's uncomfortable. And those people who use 1-ply and only use 4 of it, wash your nasty hands. Alright? So the next one is the lack thereof when there's toilet paper. And that one jerk, which is usually my younger brother, forgets to refill it or just doesn't care enough about the next person to do it. They're just like, oh yeah, it's done. They can find it themselves. No. When you on the toilet, like, you'll feel me, right? When you're on the toilet and you finish and then you go to get more toilet paper and there's none there and you're like, who was the last person to use the bathroom? And then every now and again there's this one person who uses the bathroom and they're like, oh, or like a guy uses the bathroom and notices it's unfilled, or like I've gone to the bathroom after people and it's still not refilled and I'm like, did you excuse me? And I'm like, what? Even. I don't even want to know. The next one, I don't know how long I have. The next one is planning as a child. When you're a child, you can't drive. You have to rely on your parents to drive you places. But then once you get to a certain age, you're more expected to make plans for yourself, but you can't drive. And you're like, well, it's confusing. So I've come up with sort of a thing where I'm just like plan everything, everything, and then I'll leave it up to the adults to drive, and I'll give each other, like, the adults their number. The only problem is, here's the next one, adults when they're not planning, they just keep putting it off. They're just like, oh yeah, I'll do it later, and later, and later, and later, and later. And then it becomes the day of, and it's inconvenient for the other person because nobody did planning, and now last minute we have to rush everything together, and it's like, well, this could have been avoided. But no, you haven't learned. The next one is planning. Like, I'm pretty serious at planning because when I want things done, I get them done. The problem is when the other person that I'm trying to plan things with isn't as motivated or cares as much as I do about getting this thing to happen. It's annoying. I have friends and I'll be like, well, let's do this day at this time. I've talked to my mom and she says, cool. What about your mom? I'll ask. Okay, when? Are you asking now? Because I'm sitting here waiting for your answer of what your mother said. Or are you going, or I don't know. I've had friends, like, the next day I've been like, did you ask? And they're like, oh no, I didn't. They weren't home. And I was like, well, if you told me, I wouldn't be sitting here stressing about if you asked them and it's yes or no. Because I'm trying to plan these things. And if I don't get a yes from you, then I can't plan them. And then I'm disappointed and I'm stressed and it's annoying. It's really annoying. So, if someone asks if you want to do something, give them the answers and all the information. So if you can't answer it right away, let them know. Just a bit of silence while I read my paper. When there's holes in your socks, it's annoying, right? You get holes in your socks, you're like, jeez, I got holes in my socks. But there's this weird lump. I don't know. It's this weird lump, and I don't want to deal with this lump. Since I'm talking over top of this, by the way, there will probably be some weird scenes where I'm just kind of thinking to myself because I don't feel like going through and trying to figure out where I'm just sitting there and not talking to you and where I'm sitting there and talking to you because there's no sound in this video. Okay, do we got that? So every now and again I might just sit there and be like, what do I say now? So just bear with me on that. And in this, I don't feel like going through and editing the audio either, so there will be random bits where I'm just silent. And you will have to deal with that. because the audio cut out. Alright? And I'm trying to get videos done and it's really hard. When you pull apart a paper towel and there's that weird triangle. I might have already talked about this in the actual video, but I'm pulling apart and there's that triangle because you didn't pull evenly throughout the whole thing because you didn't move your hand down to pull it. Just fix, like, the easiest way this could be fixed is if they weaken the slice closer to the bottom or the top or whatever. And then when you pulled it, it would take less force to pull it apart because then you wouldn't have that awkward little triangle. Nobody knows what to do with it. Nobody. Get rid of it. Alright? Alright. So the next one is buffering when you have full signal. Oh, here I am talking about the socks. So when you have holes in your socks, there's that weird divot where the fabric ends because it's all bunched up, right? Yeah, it's annoying. That's what the hand gestures are for. And there I am reading. And I don't know what I'm talking about now. So, buffering when you're at full signal, it's annoying. It's like I have full signal right here and I'm watching a YouTube video and it's buffering. Like, stop. I'm not paying for this. I'm paying for full service right now. Give it to me. Things that are never aligned. I'd probably save this one till I see myself starting to jiggle with my retainer because, yeah. Wow, I move really weird, guys. What am I doing? And you can see how I go up and down with my eyes. Oh gosh. Alright, I'm gonna stop looking at myself now because eesh. When apps don't do what they're supposed to, like their main function, like the Messenger on Facebook. Oh my gosh, do I have such a problem with the Messenger on Facebook? It doesn't work half the time, and yet everyone uses it, and I'm like, stop. Just stop. And I wouldn't use it if I didn't have friends who used it and only used it, and I'm like, stop. Can we talk somewhere else? Like Kick. Kick works decently. I've used it for like two years now. I don't know. It works. I know how to use it. It tells me when people see it, and it tells me when it sends, and it tells me when people are on. It does what I want it to do, and it does it right. Unlike the Facebook Messenger, which doesn't do half the things it's supposed to do half the time. And I'm like, did they read it? Or did you just send two things when I only sent one? Because I don't understand. I don't know. Alright. So I don't know what I'm talking about now, but I'm gonna go ahead and just sit here. I'll probably cut this bit out because I'm just sitting there. What am I talking about? Do you guys? Oh, okay. So here I go. I'm getting my retainer, like the thing that holds my retainer, and now I'll talk about when things never align. So with this retainer holder case thing, the bits don't align. There's these little prongs so that you can pull apart the two circle edges, right? But they look fine, but they don't align. And I'll show you in a second. Here I go. It's not aligned. It takes me a second to be able to align it. And it's aligned. It looks nice. There's just one nipple and not four. But the other side isn't. And it's really bothering. And you just know you can't. I'm trying to show you. I'm sorry how bad I'm sorry. But it doesn't align. Guys, it doesn't align. And it's so bothering. It will never be aligned. And just knowing that it will never be aligned and that it was made off bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And I want it gone. I don't want this. I want it gone. Can it please go? Look at how angry I am here. Look at that face. It's true anger. And there I go. Calm down. Alright, well, I don't know if this is almost over, but I'm ready to finish this. Okay, so it's almost over. I hope this isn't too weird, and I hope that it worked in some weird way. I was gonna do this once before, and then didn't, and now that Miles has done it, I feel okay doing it. So, have a good day. Don't forget to use those imagination to yours, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Ooh, that aligns.